Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 67, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 2, Round 1. I'm here back again with another Patron Spotlight episode, because I do have an Aurodium opponent. So, yeah, not a lot going on for me. But last night, we highlighted a patron, and today we do it again. We've got Striker back with us. How you doing, man?
Not too bad, thanks. How are you?
It's all good. Good to have you back. Yeah, you know, what are we? 2 weeks in a row. This is almost a weekly thing, guaranteed now. These days.
Yeah, I should probably stop volunteering. Probably my trouble.
Gonna get yourself in trouble with the missus as often as you're here. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a great matchup here. He's up against Darth Merrick here in Vanguard of Disorder. Great guy, great guild, honorable opponent. So, should be a good match today. Yeah, I'm Batman literally. Followed the channel. Thank you for the follow. Love the name. Wow, that's funny. Oh, did we just get raided into by Ranger? I didn't hear a chime go off for that. Welcome, Raiders. Good to have you. How was stream? How did everything go over there? And while we get the answer to that, I'm going to set up here again and get the prediction rolling. All right, Striker, what are the odds that you're giving the people today on drops?
Well, last time it was 2 or less, 3 or more, and I didn't drop at all, so I'm going to push it a bit and go 1 or less, 2 or more, and see how we get on.
Okay, 1 or less, 2 or more it is. All right, let me put up the prediction here. So, Mini Striker versus Darth Merrick. Where's the... All right, yeah, the Kingdom Guild in Vanguard of Disorder. Rank 58, fighting rank 55. Striker's 13.8 million GP to Darth Merrick's 14.9 million. Top 80 GP 2.97 to 3.09 million. Zeta's 390 to 401. GAC Omicron, Striker having the lead 80 to 71. Top 80 average speed, Striker's 146 to Merrick's 157. Bot analysis, got him round the clock here. Plus 25 speeds, it's 100 to 168. 20 to 24 speeds, it's 227 to 341. Plus 20 speeds, 327 to 509. Plus 4% offense mods, Striker's 92, Demeric's 155. Plus 6% offense mod, Striker's 22. Demeric's 6. Quite a lot. Relic analysis, total levels. Striker's 1904, Demeric's 2226. Relic 9s, it's 27 to 56. Relic 8s, it's 44 to 132. Relic 7s, 121 to 78. Yep. Datacron analysis, total rerolls here. So Striker's 187, Demeric's 322. Level 9s, it's 53 to 60. As far as 6 to 8s go, Striker has 0. They both have 0. And then 3 to 5, Striker has 9. Merrick has 4. All right. So Merrick is the heavyweight for this one. But you've been knocking down Krakens here for a bit, Striker.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that that's going to continue.
That's true. That's true.
What do they say whenever you're investing? It's previous performance is no guarantee of future or something.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, sorry, Ranger. Sorry it took me so long to notice the raid. My bad, man. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, so you had a good clear, but your opponent didn't finish up yet, at least, I assume. You bid $1, Bob. All right, fair enough. All right, GC. Sorry, Galactic Legend review for the opponent. So we've looked at Strikers here recently. As far as Merrick's go, right? Defense, health. High health on the Slacker. I think that's better for defense if you're so inclined, but I don't know how much it matters these days. All right. A little faster than average C, a little slower than average JMK, but the rest of the stats are there. Really fast Lord Vader. Like that a lot, honestly. That 12k offense still pretty good. I really need to farm up some better speed mods to give to Lord Vader. He has great stuff on right now, but it has like excellent secondary stats aside from speed, but the speed itself is kind of Like we're talking like 23 speed mods and stuff like that. Not the end of the world, but not tippy top. Anyway. Nothing else crazy in the Galactic Legends. Or the other meta characters. Okay, yeah. They're Baylan. Sure. Fast Cat. Good Exile Ezra. Decent everything else. Nothing crazy here. Good stuff, though. Then that's right, you still do have to relegate Piet. It cracks me up after all this time. I'm not saying that you should have it at this point. If you didn't get it when it was really necessary, you're fine by now, but still, it's funny.
You shaming me into getting another relic on my account?
You know what? Legitimately, I'm certain that I would probably have you put it on somebody else before Piet at this point. So no, really exactly. Not pulling your leg on that. All right, Ranger. Okay, y'all have a fun stream. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Yeah.
Thanks, Ranger. Love you too.
Yep. All right. Why does this? Okay, so Merrick sometimes attacks middle of the night, but like morning European time. Usually, though, waits for the last few hours. We'll find out. As far as the speed comparison goes, you can see that Merrick does have the advantage, but it isn't by a country mile. Maybe by enough, but not too. Yeah, this mouse is approaching end of life. Scroll wheel is just nuts. Okay, so the opponent crosshair. Okay, Alan, Costa. That makes sense. Jocasta hasn't come into the fore yet. All right, yeah. So he doesn't have the Bad Batch, and then he has pretty much everything else that's worth having. Right? Fair enough. Last week, though, Merrick was pulling down 65 for most of his attacks, 64, then 61. Crucially, doing it quite a bit more often than his opponents on balance. What would you say? That's 2 attacks needing cleanup all last week. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, and incidentally, I think we were in the same bracket last week because the guy he lost against in the final, I lost against in round 1.
Okay. This was a fated match then. Hey, Big Ninja, good to see you. And he says, good luck to you, Striker. Appreciate that. All right. Defense-wise, what was Merrick's setting last week? So, Ray Swallow EEzra, Finn, Mon Mothma with Nest, interesting. JMK Cat, Reva, Gas, Malgus, Lord Vader, Ahsoka Tano, without Exile Ezra, Sith Eternal, Trench Watt, and then once a race without it. All right, Endurance, Negotiator, Malevolence on defense. Full Queso. Don't see that one too often. All right, what do we expect to see bottom front? It should be JMK Cat, Reva, Lord Vader, and Sith Eternal. Looks like one opponent just didn't attack, right? We only have our items.
He did. He had a 170 banner win, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only...
Yep. Fair enough. All right, what was Merrick using here on offense? Jabba, Leia, Gungans, Queen, Baylan, Bane, Seer Malicos, Starkiller, Aphra, Slacker, Great Mothers, and then an odd mix of whatever was necessary from there. Leviathan, Executor, and Profundity on offense. Wow. That is everything. All right, what did he drop on last week? 1 Queen and 1 Great Mothers. Reasonable teams. Cleaned them up thereafter. All right, where are we at with the prediction? It says that we've got a minute and a half to go. I'll give it until the clock hits a minute. You guys got 30 seconds. Get in those answers. Tell me what you're thinking. Think Striker's got it 1 or less, or is it going to be 2 or more today?
Well, I'll give you a hint. I backed myself again with 5,000 channel points, and that accounts for like pretty much all bar 1,000 that are in there.
Gotta believe, gotta have faith in yourself. I appreciate that. All right, closing it off. Where are we at? Yeah. All right. Not a lot of participation, guys. Dang. All right, 96% of the channel points wagered, though, was for 1 or less. 4% went to 2 or more. So,
yeah.
Fair enough. All right, let's take a look. Okay. So, yeah, take us into your board. Talk about your defense as much as you can if he hasn't cleared yet. And then, tell us about what he's got set down for you.
Okay, so he has not attacked, as you can see. Up top, he knows it's going to be their zone, so they're good teams. They take good teams to clear out, but they offer no value in the south, effectively, if I'm trying to draw a team. So my Glatt team with Zalbar and Watt. I'm still going with the Ray-Ben, Ezra Sana, Baby Cal for this week. We've got the Aphra with Darth Vader. I kind of regret putting Darth Vader in there. I didn't fully read that, and he won't revive, but say the V, it is what it is. And then Lord Vader clones, if you've got them, everybody's setting them, so stick them up top.
I like it.
Then we have a regular gas team, a prayer team with the Sioncron, a Bad Batch team missing these two, and then the Baylan team with the Bad Batch Bros and the Huntercron. And given that he hasn't done anything, and he's probably going to be either watching or being told that you are streaming me. So we won't share anything more on that. Up top, both of these teams were used on offense last week, so the slight surprise. We've got the Aphra, Kron, and he's Paul Chrysanthemum, and you will notice that Jabba does not have the Chrysanthemum, but he does have he's put a mercenary Kron down with a huge amount of offense.
Ooh, that's a beast.
Yeah, I'm quite glad he didn't put it on Baylan, to be quite honest.
That's interesting. Gambit.
And then it has his Mon Mothma Luthen Ness. And it'll be interesting to see what happens with this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty ordinary team because the goodness is shut off by not having like the rule of two-ish thing going here.
But yeah, it's literally only this one they get shut off.
Yeah.
This part here. Everything else is still
true, yeah.
on. So they've all got Bounty Hunters Resolve, they've all got Grit, they all get buffs on basic, and Fennec will still call random.
I mean, I guess I'd be disinclined from Malgus just because of the Grit.
Yeah. So, don't know, we'll come up with something for that, I'm sure. And obviously the Zam Omicron means that they are going to be flying.
I mean, I can look that one up when
they get bonus speed, don't they, if I'm not mistaken? Or is that again on the... I thought they were getting speed. Maybe not, which is nice.
It's turn meter game, but it's, yeah, from last club.
Yep. Right. So down south, gas cracks. Baylan with L3 and Hondo. Huge armor pen, health and crit damage cron. Fair enough. Malgus there, and look at the health on that.
Wow.
Yep.
The bonus is actually very interesting, the bonus turn too.
Yes. And then LV clones the Apocron. Huge armor pen, huge crit damage. Awesome.
Brutal.
Yeah, those re-rolls, he has got over 100 on me, I think. So I am, well, you've seen, I'm out modded, I'm out relicked, I'm out re-rolled, I'm basically outgunned. So, here's hoping. If this goes badly, this turns into a science stream, really, I think.
I want you to know that I believe in you. However, this is a controversial thing about whether or not folks go with red or go with foo. I'm assuming you've got foo set up to go ahead of Hux.
I do.
Because
it's going to be a coin flip as to who goes first, I think.
Oh yeah? Is that so?
Yeah, he 20
gets 40.
speed.
You get
30
he
gives 40.
from your
Okay, so he's going to go first.
So, I guess I would prefer to have foo then, right? Because it feels like you kind of have to swipe first. Then you want foo to pass back, and so Slacker can stab, then Hux can reset? Or are you thinking to go about it a different way?
No, that doesn't make sense, because these guys are going to be faster than my foo. 351. Let's see. 302. 340 and Apo. 322. Okay. I think he's not blazing fast. He's not been. Oh shoot! Oh, these guys are absolutely slow as molasses. Wrong mods, maybe. Who knows? Oh,
if you feel more confident with this composition, then I believe in you. Red does help charge all feathers. Yes, it's true. Good to see you, Feathers. Kind of late for you, though, isn't it?
Woohoo.
What's also really good is the middle for just the killing blow on Oppo.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Funky music, June Kessel. It's the same track list that I've been playing, but I'm glad you like it. Yeah. This is all through YouTube creator music.
Who do we think's a bigger problem? Him or him?
I'd probably get rid of DC first. Tough to feel bad about that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe now yeah, because he's so weak. And he's also not in stealth, so yes. Aha!
Oh, that's annoying.
26-ish% for percent chance of that. Okay. Tough to regret that.
Yeah, well, the more you go into ult, as Dagger was explaining earlier, the more her third gets back, and you can put your protection back.
Yep. Get those banners. It's a good move.
Yeah, exactly.
Need Task to do his best Max Rebo impression. Rebo. Isn't that one of the elephant aliens?
Yeah, he's the in the Cantina band.
What would that impression look like? Would I not need an instrument?
Yeah, they plays the keyboard.
I see what we're doing here. It's all coming together. Beautiful work. Nice attack. Hey, baby. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Good to catch you.
Right, after that I have nothing planned. So let's bring up this. I mean, this kind of, he can infer what I've got in the back.
Yeah, I mean, you're already, when it's go time, it's go time. That's what I tell myself too. Like, be better. It's most of my opponents do clear the bottom front before I end up going. I'm just fortunate, I guess, and people are courteous. But when it doesn't happen, can't control it. So you go when you go.
When you gotta go.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, this is one of my Patron Striker. All his own good moves here. But yes, he said you played that really well. Yeah, it did look a little sketchy, but that's because Hux almost got exploded,
Yeah, that would have been a very different fight if Hux had died. I need to up his mods for next week, I think. Put him higher in the order of things. Okay.
1.39% on the Sidious.
Yeah,
some
that I
enterprising
think is
soul.
probably one successful attempt. Yeah, there was no Omicron on this.
Yeah.
I can't see all the things.
Oops.
Right, let's. I mean, it's looking like a Jabba, isn't it?
Yeah, Jabba can work.
Looks like Jabba works very well. That looks like one drop? No, two drops.
Yep. I think it is composition dependent about how well Jabba works, but it looks like for this one, should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're just opening up with third from Jabba on L3 and trying to move around with impunity otherwise. Like, or you can do it to Baylan, I guess, whatever one you're more annoyed by.
Well, I'd be tempted to go for Shin so that she doesn't get the DI.
Yeah, I suppose from a kill point of view, yeah. Okay, sure.
And I would also be tempted to do this with the Dad Bob Bobacron.
Yeah.
Because I can ignore taunt to hit debuffed enemies. And he is showing Luthen with Mon Mothmas, which makes me think there's no saw down. If there's no saw down, then Dad Bob Boba doesn't really have a use.
Just click the history there real quick to see, because somehow I feel like, I don't know how effective of the offense your guys will make, as opposed to having all the other stats and effects rolling from the Hutt Cartel prompt. Yeah, this exactly.
My one was without a cron. Wasn't fully up. That one's interesting.
My guess is we probably won't see much, if anybody, having run the Bobacron.
No, I can't imagine you would have done.
So, doesn't mean it won't work, just no data. But somehow I feel like you're leaving a lot on the table with the Hutt Cartel stuff.
True. Let's do it then.
Yeah, baby, things are going pretty good over here. Beautiful day. Summer is coming.
Cancel those guys in. Then I can save. It feels very much that he's trying to get a C out on this front one.
Yeah, so what's your plan for gas? Because I don't know if you saw Vistara last night using Finzori. Just beautiful. Beautiful.
It wasn't against Krex, though.
No, it actually wasn't against Krex, now that you mention it.
So I'm not
it's like EP
entirely
Star Killer for that, right? That's still the way? Because gas doesn't counterattack when it's not all 501st, so he just sits there and you kick his ass. And then you kill his friends.
Well, that might be a problem for me. For reasons unknown at this point.
Okay. I think that you have a couple solutions of your own for gas, so I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, neither am I. I just want to make sure and that is arc.
Nothing crazy here.
No. This was done once, though.
I mean, you think about it, the thing that would jam you up would be the days, which you have two means of cleansing, right? Both Resistance Hierophant and Zori.
Yep.
So, theoretically, you could manage that correctly and be alright.
I'm guessing it was light side turn meter. I want it show me. Never mind.
Yeah, I know, it's a pain when you have to scroll to see the stats.
Okay, we have answers. Malgus is probably JML.
Okay.
This is the Jabba.
Dig it. We're back, command, so we're good to go when you're ready.
Ember or Cad Bane?
From a dispelling buffs point of view, you can't beat Embo, but as far as like single target, I want to try and snipe out somebody, especially if they have a bunch of buffs. You can't beat Boba. So
Agreed.
I think in this fight, well, I mean, which one? Well, first of all, which of these has better stats? First or the second?
The Hot Cartel.
We'll say sort by health, assuming is likely the key thing.
So that's the Cad Bane Cron. And buffs on basic rather than TM.
Does something bad happen when we gain TM?
No, not at all.
I don't think so. So I guess TM would still be desirable to keep.
In which case we're looking at the Mob Enforcer. Not necessarily using the Mob Enforcer, but...
Okay, well, let's take a look at the two Embo things then, because Embo's certainly the best level 9 of these. Okay, the offense is another way we can go. I don't mind that, like if we're trying to do big damage early. And I guess since... what do you think? Do you think that more damage or more survivability is the way to win this fight? And what's the other crown look like? The other Embo?
it's not got the right level 6.
Okay, so it'd have to be that.
So I don't think Boba's the way to go purely from a there's no revive point and he's squishy.
Fair.
So I think he's not guaranteed to still be around for a while. So on that, I'd probably lean towards Embo. Based on that, if I'm going for Embo, I may as well go for this Cron.
Yeah, that Cron is insane. Crazy.
So, and then Shin, I think, is my biggest worry.
I agree.
So she gets rolled first.
Nice thing about Embo, they'll have...
And she better not friggin' dodge like she did last time.
Oh yeah, the deflect of the gods.
Yep.
I just dropped
She's
the
got
hammer.
3.
I'd hit the special. Yep. I wouldn't try and be fancy. Yeah.
Nope. We can pass this to Jabba. I can target. She doesn't have tenacity up. He does. He will resist. Okay. Now we think he can go after Marek. He's got tenacity up though.
Yeah, he does. But
we should be able to hit quite a
I
bit of
still
damage.
would put, I'd still put damage on him. Still our next priority. Because I'm not trying to eat
Oh, of
him,
course,
right?
no dispels. Mm.
Yeah, I'm not trying to eat
That's the whole
him.
point of taking him. There's another dodge.
Nice stuff.
Couldn't get the dispel.
I mean,
Thank you very much.
they do have the leadership dodge from him, so. Ooh, wow. Okay, yeah, I mean, take the freebie here.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty then.
Get rid of you. And
Okay, now just try not to end the fight before you eat.
yep.
This.
Don't
Stay
kill.
on target.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Don't you dare.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Damn.
Oh. If it was just one, I would have hated it so much less.
Oh well, 2 banners.
Alright.
I'm sure we will.
Hey, Merrick took a swing at you here.
Oh, yes, he did. Took out the ray. 1 shot, 70 banners. Okay.
That's doing what he has to do.
Yep.
Okay.
I would guess either Leia or Malgus.
Probably more of a Seer Malgus. It was 60, right?
That would. I tend to agree with you. Yes. You. Yeah. Don't know why I'm thinking so much about this. You.
Really strongly recommend you swap the positions of Big Hale and Hoda at your Kron here.
Yeah, you told me about that last time. I should have remembered.
Yeah. Easier to get to them. Coins and whatnot.
Yep.
And I know you know this fight well, but ask me if you have any questions while you go through it.
Yeah, we take out BSF first, I believe.
Yep, and you know it's not a tank revive, so...
Yeah. Alright. How are we looking on turn meter? So we are going to go first regardless. We're going to do this on
I like the push so that everybody gets TM, right?
But I own the line anyway. I've got the next 4 turns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see why you checked it then. Fair.
So I can get turn meter off from everyone. Do that. Somewhat annoying, but okay.
I don't mind doing the third early because, yes, it's going to refill their health while they're already full, but you're also lowering their max health.
That's annoying as hell because he's now taunting. I mean, this should kill. Not even close. Brilliant. Do that. Swap that. Who do I want to give the turn to?
JML or JKL. Eligible.
Yep.
Nice.
Again, that's 1 down.
Just remember, you
Can't
can't
call
call
anybody on it.
assists onto. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Q. Chicken. And just die, reach up. Thank you.
All Hoda coins all the time. If we can get the JML ultimate without killing him, we can reset Hoda.
Yep. Swap that in.
I like that.
Thanks.
Almost there before the ultimate, so if we can do, yeah.
I need to move, really.
Sure. See ya.
Alright.
Hey, gamer, good to see you. Welcome. Beautifully done. Surgical.
He's gone as well. 65. Baylan.
Fair.
Okay. I'm going to guess at Bane for that.
Mm.
Right. Gas. So I know don't need C for anything up here, so I might just take C there. Because then going into the back, I've still got Leia, I've still got Bane, I've still got Reaver, BKM, GM and Queen Amidala. So I think I can deal with whatever he's got back there.
Okay.
So with that in mind...
Yeah, it is pretty cool, Big Ninja. Yes, Merrick is attacking live as well. Very well equipped account, so should be interesting stuff.
Yeah. If I lose, I lose. It is what it is. All that jazz. Take one tank in.
Sure. See it.
And this should be good enough for our purposes.
I like it. Huge. And when you're gaining buffs, which, you know, inevitably are charging gas, you might as well get some recovery for it.
Yeah. Is there anything else I need to be worried about? Don't think so.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty straightforward fight. If you're worried about Set being, you know, Relic 7, if you're worried that he dies too quickly or something, you could bring a second tank, but you know how this is. You're choosing how much you want to bleed last, you know, on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ninja says, does CLS not work in High Kyber 1, or is it just used for the extra banners? I don't know what the banners look like recently on CLS versus Gas Crex. My guess is, you don't have gas counterattacking, but you don't have a great
don't
situation.
fancy it. When you're for CLS, you're doing your main damage is the exposures that are inflicted by C3PO, and that's a health-based damage, and they have got a ton of protection, and that will minimize their health. So it reduces the risk of, or reduces the damage from the exposures anyway. Plus, Crex being able to apply tenacity down means that your tenacity modded Chewbacca and Chewpio will get tenacity down on them because it's unresistible, and then they get dazed, and then everything falls apart. So I would not recommend using it for this.
Fair.
Looks like we've got ads coming up in about 90 seconds, so I'll probably just hold.
Well, the ads are actually rolling right now, and yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well, we'll pause.
That's cool. Yeah.
We can wait.
I like this track.
Sorry?
I don't know.
The music.
You can hear it.
No, I can't hear the music at all.
Yes, you don't really need me to do this, but I can put up this for you.
No, I've got the stream on my tablet next to my laptop, but I've got it muted because otherwise there'll be
yes, that would be terrific.
Yeah, like a 20-second delay sound loop going back through everyone's speakers.
Yeah, wouldn't wish that on anybody. How's everybody else doing? How'd your Grand Arenas go? If you told me last night, feel free to tell me again. All right, we're back from ads, man. Ready when you are.
Okay. Let's go. Let's link you. And then...
5s as usual?
I might as well link 5s for the small amount of protection I will be taking from him.
Man, that set is taking it. Props to you, boy.
Well, I might as well refill him.
I would, yeah. If you have to hit him, then hit him. It looks like the protection's holding. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it all worked out. It all worked out in the end.
No, is it correct or 5s I need to go for?
I think you're linking. I think you're transforming, right? So you're trying to beat down. I think you're just.
Yeah.
I think you're linking Rex and 5s. Is that what it would be? Because you can delete those two, right?
Yes, I can. So Crex and 5s definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and then you would relink the others and fight Gas the final confrontation.
Yeah, he's about to go bye-bye. Yep. But that's okay. He did his job.
Okay. Big Ninja's Grand Arena went well. Should be a win. All possible since I got Gas to beat Array with Ben. No Ezra. Okay, yeah. Nice. Nicely done. You haven't attacked yet, Ben Drowned. You're gonna try Gas versus New Bad Batch? Yeah, let me know how that goes. I imagine, well-equipped Gas can get the job done. There it is. Not bad. Not bad at all.
He has gone for a second time.
It's chugging along.
What was he on? He was on he on 135? So he's done 265s. Oh, look. It's clap. And... So where's his Ezra?
Go to the top?
Where's his Ezra? It's not there. No Ezra. Saving him for JML?
It's either a serious oversight or it's strategic genius if it means that he's able to, two-man something extreme. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Chung says, I lost my Grand Arena, but it was always expected. I went up against a nearly 15 million guy with more than double my mod score, LOL, but I pulled off Bam Sana JML versus full R9 Lord Vader clones. So I'm happy. Yes. Bit expensive, but looks reliable here for the last couple weeks of the season. Argots, your opponent has decided to attack once to collect rewards. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Not interesting. Does JML Ezra beat Lord Vader? Your guess would be as good as mine, Big Ninja. That'd be curious. Hey, Merrick. There's Merrick in the chat. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Glad you could be here. Hey, appreciate that, man. Let me see. Did you get back at me on Discord? Because I did shoot the DM. Okay. He's getting ready to go on vacation, so he's just knocking out his fights. Doesn't have time to join us on voice, because I would be cool, but appreciate you showing up in the chat, man. Good to see you.
Yeah. Where's he off to? Just out of interest.
Yeah, where are you off to? By the way, we got Striker, your opponent, here in the chat with us. So. Hey, Flock, what's going on? Hello there.
So I'm just kind of waiting for Darth Merrick to kill the gas, and then I can
talk about everything.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, don't let me distract you too long here, Merrick. Go ahead and knock out that gas, and then everybody's hands are untied. And really clean so far. Let's see.
He's dropped 5. I've dropped 3.
Something. Yeah.
I think. Yeah, 510's the. Because it would be 240 plus 260, and then you get 10 for just participating. Is he going? Yeah, he's going.
Invite. Oh, okay. Sure. I'll invite you, Merrick. No worries. Yeah. Feel free to join after you knock out this fight. Good. Ankthar says, in Kyber 1, JML plus Ezra on offense has happened 16 times in total. Most noteworthy win was against Lord Vader with Tarkin and 3 clones. So, if it is doing anything really cool, it doesn't seem to have been battle-tested against anything worth it. Yeah, we'll hear what Merrick has to say. Alright, he's clear through the gate. So what's the difference there? It's like a 61 then on one other team. That's right, TJ. Tacitix, the new Jerry Springer, bringing foes together. That's right. Cheers.
Yeah. So this is the back. This is the first time that I've gone cheesy ever. I genuinely felt dirty setting this. So.
Yeah. Yeah, when Striker was DMing me about this, he's like, I'm not really sure what to do here. He looks like he's gonna have an answer for everything. And he said, I think I'm gonna cheese it. I'm like, I can understand. He's gonna have, in general, the right solutions. Maybe it's worth considering.
I do genuinely feel very dirty for it, though.
We do what we
usual
must.
playstyle. I don't know. I'm far more on the fatal side of the spectrum than the Zareth back in the day of the high efficiency meta.
Fair. All right, Merrick, you should have the server invite. I DM'd it to you. Good shit. New hat forthcoming for Striker, the hat of shame. We'll see.
Thanks, TJ. Love you too.
All right, there's Merrick. All right, I just gave you green guest role, so you should be able to join us.
Has he jumped in?
He's in the server. He hasn't jumped in the channel just
All right,
yet.
oh.
Oh, I think he has. Yeah.
Yeah? Has he jumped in?
Hey, what's
Hey.
up, guys? You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me turn you up a little bit. All right, speak again.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, you're coming through
Yep.
pretty well now. I like it.
I don't have a mic. My sound is gonna.
Oh, it's okay.
Hello.
Well, so glad you could make it here with us, man. Thanks for getting through the bottom front wall. We're all fully committed now, so yeah. Got Striker here. It's a good match. I'm glad to see this.
Okay, well, I guess it's my honour, seeing as I'm one battle down.
That's fair. Oh, let me put up the stream in here too, so you can see it all live from your end. Here, Merrick.
There we go. Okay. Got it. Both videos playing on your Twitch and on the stream, and it took me like a long time to find that window to close it.
No worries.
Okay, now I can
No
hear
problem.
better, and I don't have feedback. So, hello.
Now I'm
How's it going?
streaming you OBS in Discord, so you can see it live.
Okay. The livest of the live. There is probably a more or a better value counter for this. I don't know what it is, so
Yeah, it would be subjective, I think. Like, what if it was the fact that Queen could take this out super cleanly? Do you think that's a better value than JMK? I don't know.
Good question.
Yeah, so
I mean, it depends on what's on the rest of the board, really. But yes, good. Yeah, okay. Okay. Are we eating him? Probably should.
okay.
He needs to go, I think, quickly. Okay.
Okay. Yep. You seeing him again?
Lovely.
Now, that's really nice. Just had that ultimate come up right off of the doubt.
Yeah. Put a dent in you. She got her heal back. Probably has. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Kill. Can we get a yeet? Apparently not. I'll have to put healing immunity on him for him to die. Is he recovering health? Oh, they're immune to healing immunity on. Okay. So I could do the honours? No. $64
Nicely
dropped
done.
another banner.
All right. We didn't plan this out or anything, and I don't know how pressed you are for time, Merrick, but you guys want to do some type of trade-off format? A couple battles here, gets a couple battles there.
I'll send one.
What's that?
I'm looking right now. I left. I really wanted to try and keep C, and I put it on the front, and I knew I was going to need it here on the back for that.
I know you're on your
likely
phone or
here.
whatever, but you are kind of trailing off, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know why my mic is horrible here. I wanted to keep C because I knew that Seer team was going to be back there, so I'm trying to think what else I can do, and it's like my allocations are already locked in, so trying to come up with something else right now is not looking great. Yeah.
Well, if you need a couple minutes, Striker, is it convenient for you to go after something else that was already prescribed for you?
Can do, yes.
Okay. Hopefully
Well, I
you're...
think I can. Look, this
I'll get one
is
ready to
going
go here.
to be...
Could do it real quick.
Sounds good. Oh, dig this. All right. Looking forward to this. So yeah, Merrick, we were curious before you joined the call. While you were getting in here, we were asking where are you off to?
We got some land up in upstate New York, so my kids just finished up school yesterday, and I'm taking the three of them up to our family summer home for a week. See my parents and stuff.
Fantastic. Have a great time.
Can't wait. I was supposed to leave today, but I didn't get enough shit done, and I need to pack yet, so delayed it a day.
Okay,
Good luck.
let's see how we go.
Okay, is this your first time running it?
It is when Chrysanthemum's not there. I don't know if it's going to make any difference, but we'll find out.
Hey, man. I'd hope that it would make life easier, but you never know.
Yeah, I went for a big offense.
Yeah, the Titanic offense on that Kron. Beautiful.
We'll see if it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody available to have a hit? No. Okay. Do that.
Good.
Now, why would you jinx it like that? You always do that to me.
I did it after the threat is dead. What are the rest of them gonna do? Bleed on you? Nonetheless, I like it.
Yep. Just hit him then.
I'm Batman literal. He says next one to move is an egg roll. Love the name, by the way, dude. That's a funny name.
What's
Really
his name?
funny
Sorry,
to
I
make a
didn't-
streamer say it. Sorry, what was that, Striker?
Oh, my name is Batman, literally.
Yeah. Love it. Pull a dagger in timeout? That's right. Do it out of spite to yourself. That's the dagger way. Nicely done. Beautiful.
Right, okay. Now I need to do a bit of
Planning of your
a
own.
bit of planning, yeah.
Okay.
So those two are knocked out. What did you put in?
Now I'm assuming, Merrick, with you being out and about right now, you wouldn't be able to stream your fight, would you?
I can. I'm home. I'm just packing and getting everything ready to go.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I mean, if you can, it's awesome. We'll put it right up.
Not very good at this game.
You're up in the right about the top 50. Not bad.
I think if the Aurodiums were taken out, we'd be pretty solidly inside the top 50 rather than just on the fringes.
That's fair. Let me know when you're ready, Merrick, and we'll put you up on screen.
Okay, let me figure out what I'm doing here.
Do you need a minute yet?
No, I'm about ready, I think.
Okay.
Probably not. I'm trying to think of what my best fifth is all.
You missed all because of the ads? Well, it didn't have a tank plume, so it went pretty much like you think it would. He killed everyone, and then Jabba.
Oh, sorry, I didn't look for the ads. I shouldn't have.
No, it's okay, because it started while you were already in progress, so it's okay. I mean, you know, we wait where we can, and where we fail, there is the VOD.
My apologies.
No, not your responsibility. Yeah, that's right, Shake. We do have Merrick here in the chat with us, so it's pretty cool. And I just heard thing. Okay, there's Merrick.
My screen.
See if we can get this screen. All right, we've got you live. We've got Merrick's view up on screen, so ready when you are. Yeah, we were discussing this on the last Plotting and Scheming. It's coming out for
I have no
everybody
idea how to do
tomorrow.
it.
Sorry, what's up?
So we'll see how it goes.
This is something I wanted to try myself, but I'm not clocked for it, so I'm eager to watch this. Oh, it's like a Picasso.
Okay. Wow. That did it. Let's did it. That's right, Plume. It is my fault. It is my fault. It's true.
That is so cool. I need to get my Bamsana clocked for next week.
Yeah, it's only live for this week and next week. Enjoy it while you
Yeah.
can. Yeah, and this is I understood why. Good, thanks for sharing that, by the way. And we put Vistara, or sorry, we'll put Strike back up. But yeah, Vistara kept his Lord Vader clones exactly because he wasn't trying to have that happen to him. So I have Lord Vader still down myself, but maybe worth reconsidering for the next week or so.
That is it.
Oh yeah, thanks, Big Ninja, for reminding me. So Merrick, what's up with no EEzra on the board?
I just messed up.
Yeah,
I was Fury trying to set a new board, and I put a filler in, and then forgot to go back and change it.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep. No mysteries there.
Nope. I wish I had something better for you.
No,
Other than
I
I'm an
figured.
old
I
man
figured.
that forget stuff.
Taz, what's the Great Mother's banners on an Ahsoka team?
Yeah, without EEzra, it's been like 64, 60, 65. Like you're basically looking at your Morgan maybe missing a protection banner.
Okay.
The key to it is just high enough offense, and I do like set 20 dark side buffs on basic. Yeah, Shake saying 65. Yeah. Very likely to
Okay.
be 65. Not impossible to see
then,
60. Sorry, what's that?
would you be able to sort of walk me through it? Given that I have remodded them for this week.
Wouldn't be much of a guy worth being a patron to if I told you to go pound sand. So yeah,
Well, I know,
absolutely
but
happy to help.
and then is it Knight, DTP, and Spirit?
Yes, sir. Standard thing, and I like you doom Syndulla, you bless Spirit.
Okay. And we want Dark Side.
As far as stats go, I like armor penetration, crit damage, offense, kind of in that order, and then buffs up on 3. Those are the key things. Whichever you prefer within that category.
Okay.
That's right, Shake. It is literally doom, kill, and repeat as needed. You'll get down to just Ahsoka very quickly. And you do have the Omicron on Morgan, so you will be doing the armor shred.
Yeah.
That's going to throw it up.
Well, you've got a choice of this one, which is not great, but buffs on basic. This one's buffs on basic with 13% offense. That one's not. This one's buffs on basic, armor pen a bit, but nothing else. Unfortunately, I don't have much by buffs on basic left. I've got tons of turn meter.
Yeah, it's not turn meters bad. I think you just want to be really punchy here, so we end sides ASAP.
Okay.
But
well, we'll go
whichever one you feel is the best offensive split, this one looks good.
Yeah, it's the best I've got for what you tell me to do. Right, so it's Doom on Hera, Blessed on Spirit.
Yep, and then when we blow up Syndulla, the order that I would go for is kill Padawan Sabine, then Huyang, then Fulcrum.
Okay. So we put Doom onto you. We put Blessed onto Spirit. And then special.
Get the assist call.
Mass assist on her?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would. Wow. Pretty durable for a side. Yeah, I'd go to Sabine myself.
Okay. Is that Cat?
That is, in fact, Cat, yes.
Right.
That's where all the extra health and defense came from. I'm sitting there thinking, But wait a minute. No, that would only go for... Well, no, scoundrel, right? It's a few different tags that apply. Anyway, doom here and proceed. Don't take a lot of time thinking about it, because you need the time to grind through Soka.
Okay.
Do this, call. I like calling Spirit as often as possible, but it's not game breaking one way or the other. Just kick the shit out of her. I wouldn't hold anything. I would just kick her ass.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Move right on along. Yep.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about conserving specials too much. Just times the factor.
Okay. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah. Then you know Kat's got execute that she's working on over there. So shut her down quick.
Come on. Stick on auto?
Basically, yes. Got 3 minutes to roll it, so looking good.
Let's go, ladies.
Get out in front, Striker, says Mando Ike. Does this work on EEzra comps as well, Wolfen? Yes, this has been very hotly discussed in my Discord the last couple of days. It seems that the answer is yes. I believe that I'm set up to do it. I have not yet had the opportunity. I'd like not to lose my next real match, if possible. But if the opportunity presents itself, I think I'm willing to do my part for science. How'd you feel about it, Striker?
I'm pretty happy with a 65, I must admit. As you say, can't beat that with a stick.
That's right. And you got another one lined up that you're ready for, or you need a minute to think on it?
I think Leia is enough to get through this.
I think so, yeah, considering that I would expect that it would beat it if EEzra was there.
Yeah. So, might as well.
But yeah, Wolfman, I look forward to trying that. You do need... My understanding is that you need to have both Great Mothers and Morgan faster than EEzra. There's some debate about if it's necessary that Great Mothers is ahead of Morgan, about the turn order between the two. I do have it set up with Great Mothers 1 faster than Morgan. And I want to say Morgan's like 355, so 385 and a 386 effective Great Mothers, faster than any 384 or less. And Exile.
Sorry, just checking, no ads on the way.
No, I appreciate you asking, but we're good on that.
Cool, let's go.
Yeah, Ninja says, looks like I need to go for Great Mothers very soon. Really love the team, guys. It's a banger of a team. Huge thematic victory in how they pulled that one out. And how you feeling, Merrick? You gonna be ready to do one here soon?
I'm trying to power through as fast as I can right now.
You're just knocking out fights here in the background. Got to do what you got to do.
Yep, I gotta get moving.
I respect that, man. Got to get the job done.
All right, who do we go for? I mean,
yeah, you could if you. I mean, I guess it would be great if you could get rid of Varys. The other one to get rid of would be Zalbar, so that stealth has meaning for you. But stealth has no meaning while he lives. The only problem.
Yeah, true. Okay. While he lives, well, in which case.
Smart call using that middle Raddus. Of course, the fun.
Get out. Basic on you. Perfect. Okay. I can go after anybody.
And it's worth considering that you should still try to stun Ben, yeah. You
Yeah,
don't have
idiot.
to worry about it now for a couple turns, but still.
Yep.
Nice, they're dumb.
And this doesn't mean anything.
Stun is always meaningful if it lands.
No, I meant the.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. I'm saying, you going for the basic was the right move. If you landed the stun, it would have been good.
Okay.
Yes.
Again. I really, really want. Can I stick you in? Yes, I can.
Nice, good DI.
Yeah. Not what I meant to do. That's not what I've done. Oh, I lost my edge.
Okay. Ooh, man.
Come on.
You're gonna be all right.
Yep, I am now. Can I get rid of you? Yep. Now, I can do that. Yeah.
The Wolfman says, the TW with Omicron's active on the Great Mother's team against Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano may not work then if speed is the first benchmark. Yeah, all of this is just strictly Gran Torino. I'm making no claims about anywhere else. So, and also, as I've already said, I haven't gotten to test it yet against a version with Exile Ezra in it. But you need to have those speeds set up, and you also do need to have an accuracy arrow on your spirit. Even then, Fatal was explaining here, this most recent episode of the podcast, that even with that, you don't have necessarily enough accuracy to exceed Exile Ezra's dodge, because the 30% accuracy that you're supposedly getting from Great Mother's unique shared out to the team, Fatal was saying that mechanically the game is giving that out as potency, not accuracy. So you might really need that arrow, because even with the arrow, it's not enough to guarantee it, that you don't get dodged. The idea is you're trying to blow out Ezra before he takes a turn. That's the theory. What are you liking for this one?
I'm going to check .gg.
I do like Riva for this.
Yeah, and I do have her better modded for this week
Good.
to do that.
Hey, you're welcome, Wolfman.
My concern is the banners. I don't have any galactic versions, so they can go. Don't show me any cleanups. That's okay then.
Yeah, I like set 20 better myself for this. I don't know if they're mostly doing it with the turn meter. See, I like buffs up level 3 myself. Yeah. Again, it's just about being as punchy as possible, as early as possible. Yeah, good question, Aragon Bromson. Random question, if anyone knows. I faced a full spectrum team, Ahsoka, Ezra, so on. I used BAM Han, Chewie, Dash, Sana. Everyone lost full protection, full health. I won for 55 banners. So my question is, why did everyone lose their full health and protection if they never got hit? Because of turn meter gains and Ahsoka's leadership punishing enemy turn meter gains. Check out her lead. You'll find what you're looking for there. Hopefully you heard me, and if you got cut off by ads, I'll answer again. Come back. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned on this one, yeah, highest armor penetration would be the priority for me with the buffs up 3.
Okay, so you don't think we need health?
I think that the idea is people need to be dying quickly enough, because a lot of the time, not every time, I'm using Seven Sisters first turn to put third on Reva so that we have foresight, so that we avoid the bombs from DTP and stuff like that. Like, you're trying to avoid the first couple turns of damage and then just clobber them. Now, this one with survivability and armor penetration, it's good, but I wish it had the buffs on 3. Then again,
Yeah.
You are opening the fight with Torture, that you do have buffs before you start doing all your AoEs. So I don't know how much it matters. You could probably make do with the turn meter.
What about this for armor?
This isn't terrible either. Yeah, I think the turn meter is probably more effective than that, though.
Agreed. I think this is probably the one.
I like it. I like it just fine. All right, we're back from ads. So yeah, I don't know if you heard me answer your question there, Aragon, but the answer is when enemies of Ahsoka lead gain turn meter, they take true damage. So check her leadership, you'll find the answer. Yeah, no worries, Aragon. I figured you got cut off. And we're back, so we're good when you are, sir.
You like to go straight after Morgan, don't you, with Torture?
Yes, absolutely. Torture her to open and kill her first. Or at least focus her first. I know that you can go after her. She's kind of slippery. You can technically target her, but she's going to end up going under magic stealth anyway. Stuff like that. I just assume clobber Our Lady. Now again, you can middle here. Yeah, this is not terrible. I just like having... Have you done all the AoEs yet? Okay, this is okay. Yep, hard to regret that.
Don't hate it.
Yep, I think you've got this unlocked. We can get her, get 7th, third out. Get that third out. Get the third out so that you don't take any damage. Yeah? Have the foresight. Yep. Foresight paid for itself there.
Get rid of you.
Good. How's things going for you over there, Merrick?
Oh, it's going great. Just lost 2 fights. I've lost 1 person on the opener every single time.
But you succeeded in the fights, though?
Yeah. But my banners are atrocious. I'm not playing this out very well to be efficient whatsoever.
Yes.
I went for a bigger board to try and combat that, but did not seem to work. Alright, I'm through. Gotta knock out elites fast.
Yep, there it is. What's the story with GG in the back? Just not attempted yet.
About a little name GG.
Going well. All right. Well, Striker, feels like you got a little couple banners to work with. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Bane. Good to see you in the chat, man.
So my question is, which one gets Bane and which one gets Queen Amidala?
I don't know. I'd maybe lean against the Mothma. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm leading. This one's Bane.
Oh, geez. Bye-bye.
I'll get rid of her. Oh, apparently not. Yeah, get rid of him.
Bye.
Adios.
Man takes a mess of turns. I will give him credit.
Yep.
Okay. Who you liking for the last one? I like that choice. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Solid. Good choices. Like that. I like that. Did I see the new Era Battle has a 2K crystal reward at the end? I'd heard about that actually just today. Yeah. Good call. I think that's a good choice.
We don't want him taking a turn, really.
Yeah, there's a couple people I don't want doing stuff, but he's a good one. A good one. Middle, right? Middle.
Yep.
Hey, what's that? Yep.
That's why we brought him.
There is.
This might kill her here.
Okay.
Not quite. Not far off.
So I'd hit him with the fourth. I'd just end him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll increase your cooldowns.
Wow, it's up to 20k crystals over the run. That's nice. But how many of them are actually realistic? Because I understand that stage is blocked out by actually having the new mace, right? So we're still some time away from that. So how much of that is realistic to attain?
Speed off you.
Wow. Enough out of you.
And
Nicely
just decided to join.
Smooth. What are we looking?
And we're working with 15 burners.
Yeah.
It's not low
Okay.
one.
Yeah. Pretty good. Unless something goes
Ooh,
catastrophic.
he changed it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
he's changed it.
Okay. Okay.
That's game over for me, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, game over.
Oh boy. No way to clear all this. Really? You have nothing to take on the Leviathan.
Well, so he's got 2 ships, right? Yeah. So yeah, I've set triple meta.
Okay. You both have to struggle it out, but you have more banners, so.
I mean, yeah.
So.
I mean, I have Hail Marys,
Yeah.
let's say. So it's doable. Of course, part of me is tempted to just sit here and wait for him to struggle bust through something and then me go, but...
Yeah, Big Ninja says you have to have R9 Mace to get that last stage of the event. So yeah, I think we're locked on now. Yes, we do have a match on our hands. Jay Chung suggests that you do Endurance on Leviathan and Executrix on Executor.
Yes, that is the only plan that I have. I have never done Endurance on Leviathan before, so I don't know if my turn order is correct, if I've got enough relics or anything like that.
I'll have to do it from memory here. You know, folks in the chat who are knowledgeable about it are welcome to help me patch the holes, but I can try and help with that, at least for the setup, and then we'll talk about how to fight. But I think it's going to involve Blueface on Rex.
Then Executrix on that, and then I suppose Leviathan, Malevolence, but Malevolence is kind of the I need to burn this team down and just take out as many as I can to start with kind of deal.
Oh, Merrick is saying Malevolence versus Leviathan's totally safe. Now, I wonder if that's good advice, and if we can trust our opponent on this one.
Oh, I don't know. It can take out quite a few.
I'd be surprised if
never,
it was good, because that's like an auto 77, just the trio against Malevolence, right?
I've never, yeah. So you can get ships down, but I've never seen it win. I've taken a few ships out and then stuff. Right. This one was Executrix. And that's you. I know it's definitely Empire Sunday. And it's that. I know it's that. Is it Vader? Yeah. And then it's these two in reinforcements.
At the very least, yes.
And if I want to, take another.
You could. You actually do have the margin to afford it if you feel so inclined.
I think I'd rather have it and not need it than not have it and need it.
Sure. Down with it.
Right. What's the fight? It's special with TIE Fighter. And then special with Vader on
Razor.
Mando.
Yeah, on Razor. Yeah.
Yep. So then we get the ability box we can't call an assist.
If you want, we can just do it play by play. I know you've done this fight before, but that's what you want.
Yeah. Let's see how the RNG goes, because I know I need my TIE pilot to die. It's on
Razor, yeah, target Razor.
Yeah.
Special. Okay, and no, this is bad. You can just AoE whatever. What's gonna happen now? Okay, that's good-ish. I guess you would still stay here. I would special here just to take the reinforced hull off.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and strip buffs with middle. Fine. Not the ideal scenario, but now we'd be trying to get at Xanadu are possible. Yep, Xanadu, basic. Special. Nice, you do get the taunt. Okay, we bring this one out. Yep, bring out the defender. I think you'd want to target punishing one and use the stun.
Okay.
And then go back on to Xanadu.
I'm not going to get there.
Yeah?
Yep. I'm not going to get there.
Yeah, well, you had the forbidden outcome happen. I guess you have the basic here.
Yep.
Yep. Boost and just smack him again. This, if we're fortunate here, yeah, you've got a situation where Raddus can do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do stuff indeed.
I got shit on.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you had one thing you needed to not have happen.
Hang on.
Okay, everybody eat shit.
Oh, he got that out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I wonder what that was. But if you could do it, that's either Raddus or it's
No, it's
profundity.
it's profundity. It's profundity Mark 6.
Okay.
Which implies scimitar. Scimitar Leviathan.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah, it's a good fight. Yeah, it's neck and neck here.
This is
Yeah, it all gets
Blueface
cleaned
Knight.
up.
Right, what's the dealio with this?
So yeah, there's a video from Dynasty, but the way that I remember
What,
doing
against-
it is with Marauder, Fives, and Rex up front. You're taking...
Or up against Leviathan?
Oh shit, no, I don't remember actually.
No, that's up against the Houndstooth Executor. Let's...
You use Scimitar on offense is great for endurance. I feel like he had Scimitar on this Leviathan fleet that we're gonna fight. Alright, Marauder Anakin Fives is what Jay says to do.
That feels more familiar.
I mean, if you give me a second, I will try and pull up the Bit Dynasty. Yeah. And
Hang on, there we go. Yeah, okay, I've got it.
oh, you found the video?
Yeah, on my phone.
Okay. All right, then.
So it's
All right, you see, I got it up on screen right now. You seeing this?
yeah. I mean, 20 seconds behind, but yeah. Skip to the 6 minutes.
Yeah, if you're looking in Discord, I'm playing it live, but yeah. It opens with professional on B28.
No, if I were to look in Discord, it would mess your stream up.
No worries.
So.
Well, no, it wouldn't mess up my stream because I have this over the stream right now.
Okay.
So it's important that you're using Marauder's stealth to shield Anakin, so that the only eligible target for isolated 5s.
Yep.
Okay. Saved. Oops. Purpose. Okay, keep hiding Anakin. Ultimate? Bring in another reinforcement. The ultimate's a mass, right? Yep, that's right. You just wanted to get the free money on that one. Yep. Good efficient. Smart dude. Yeah, there you have it.
Okay.
And we got you back on streams.
Yep. Okay. Here we go.
Forward to it.
I'm not.
Yeah, I see that an ad set just started. That's
Ah, shit.
we'll be back in during the fight. So I appreciate it. We didn't
so
catch
much
it.
for the special.
That's an honest miss.
And it's.
I think he did open up with third, yeah.
Yeah.
Shield Anakin.
Oh, Anakin's meant to be out faster.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you want a third Anakin.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But Anakin took a turn before.
Yeah,
him.
yeah. But we don't want him to get the isolate.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. That's fine.
So we're all good.
This means we're slightly out of turn for the moment. Basic on.
Mm-hmm. Got to do what you got to do. He did do the
And
AOE.
is it-
You do have Valor.
Was it
Should get you some
AOE
ability
straight
block.
off? I think it was AOE.
Yeah, that's right. It is
Yeah.
AOE. Yeah, you have Valor. You
So-
should get ability block. Is my mic not working?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just.
No, it's okay. I was
And
worried
then-
for a sec.
Then it was Ahsoka out,
It was, yeah.
and she
And then you
moves.
drill down dagger.
Yeah, and in his video, he disappeared. I don't
He
think that's going
did.
to happen.
He did, yeah. Hey, money.
Okay.
I think he did go with the
Um,
AOE. I don't see what incentive you have to wait.
I think. Yeah. It's not scimitar. Okay. Oh, you've got buff immunity and no.
I think he did the base to Marauder is what he did.
Okay. I mean, part of me wants to just go for the bomber.
Yeah, okay. I don't hate that. Wish you well, Anakin. All right, so yeah, clearly not going to be the exact same fight, but
No, but it wasn't going to be the exact same fight from the start.
yeah. So I'm not sweating it.
No.
Probably, you could either
I think
shield
basic is
Ahsoka,
really-
or you could shield to try to preserve Ahsoka, or you base it. What was it that you would not have recommended, Shake? Going after 28? I don't know I don't think anything was going to save Anakin there, right? We had an opportunity to intercede beforehand. Why you say that, Shake? The difference.
You'll go. Come on, Ahsoka, come on.
And remember, the next reinforcement you call in is a dud. So don't call in a
Yeah.
good one. Or you can go for the mass assist. Yeah. I would, assume that something bad might happen now, and we got to try and take the money and run.
Yep.
Still, though, very cleanable, so
That's okay.
I'm not worried about your chances to finish that.
No, this is cleanable.
Yep.
Let my Marauder have a fucking turn. You available? Yeah,
Yeah, I'd go after the ship that won't hit you back.
pretty much.
Almost there. Stay on target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just gonna.
Yeah, they're just going to ping you for a bit. So,
Yeah.
You enjoy that now, young man. I just stick with the basics until the cows come home. By far your best source of damage. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. Dead.
All right.
But that's only one ship to clean up, so.
Aragon says, I'm struggling with time to do GAC these days.
He got a one shot. Game over.
Oh, he one-shot it?
He one shot both of those. He's only got to clean that up. So they've got no capital ship. He's fine.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you 100% certain? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, it's 40. Yeah, you had a swing of what? About 20. 15-ish.
Yeah. So.
Tough times.
Yeah. Ship RNG. What can you say?
Yeah, also, you planned for a certain defense and you got upset on it. That can happen.
Yeah. Well, I went in for it, even. So I still had an answer for if he had set them. It was just I got bad RNG on this one. Like if this one's down, okay with bad balance, but down, this looks like a much easier or a closer match. But this is not really.
I mean, yeah, you just needed to not get piped on your TIE fighter at the beginning of that one. Nothing you can do. So yes, that does suck.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to try and bruiser this down.
We know that it's maybe only a couple turns away from mass assist from Executor. 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing to keep. But yeah, Aragon Bromson said, I'm struggling with time to do Grand Arena these days. I cleared 1 wall today plus 1 team last weekend. Started with less than 30 minutes left, 2nd and 3rd round. Yeah, I don't do that fatal stuff, buddy. That's not for me. I carve out the time. Make the time.
Yeah. Is Darth Marek still in the chat, or is he gone?
You with us, Marek?
I'm here, man. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff.
Okay,
I had a horrible Profundity fight. And then I thought I messed up because I sent the wrong fleet at Executor. I wanted to send my Negotiator there and then have Trixie for Prof, but I ended up making Malevolent versus Prof, which was pretty lucky.
Nice.
So I think I can probably clean this Levi, but good game, man. That was a nice board. I was surprised at a lot of the changes, so GG. But I messed myself up there a couple times. I was like, surely he'll get drop something, and you were clean all around. So hats off, man. That was a good round.
No, I think you've got me beat, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I can clean it.
No, it was good game.
Fleets. The role that Fleets play in GAC is.
It is basically just a fleet meta these days, I think.
Yeah, I know. saw you like to set all 3, and I was going to set all 3, and I was like, I just gotta keep Prof just to have that in the pocket for Levi, because I feel like it's better.
Seeing that you hadn't set any of them last week, so I was like, well, even if he sets 1 or 2, I should be okay, and clearly not.
Yeah.
All right, so are you calling it here for yourself, Striker?
No, we'll keep going, but
okay. I was trying to read between the lines there. So no, if you're going, I'm down.
Okay, so he's what? He's finished.
I just finished up, man.
There it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna say what I used. I don't think there's any secrets really. I did Finzori versus the Gas, which was pretty simple. E-Wad against Trey. I really wanted to save C there for the back, but just burned it because I didn't feel like trying anything else versus Trey. Man, like I just have to pull C on the front usually. Gungans versus that Fugitive comp, and Bane versus Baylan, and then you saw I had Bam Santa JML for LV. I was gonna try that for the first time, and it looked pretty clean. I don't know how you could really mess that up. There wasn't much to it.
Yeah.
Here versus your Ray. That was my one risky fight that I had planned, and I did that first just to knock it out, and it pretty clean. I did lose. No, I did get up. It was a 70, a 60. It was just bad banners.
Right.
I got through that one. And then AKR JKL on your Malgus. Didn't want to try it, but it was the only thing I could run at that point because I was pretty heavy on the front zone.
Fair.
Other than that, yeah, Fleece just decided it, man. It happens so often these days.
Yeah. The counters like that, where if you just don't have that TIE fighter die, you're pretty much screwed, and that feels bad every time.
I hate running that comp. Like I despise running it. I think I had 4 territory war battles in a row where my TIE fighter didn't die, and it's just like, well, you can't do anything. You can try and salvage it, and you might get it 1 out of every 10 times, but there's so much RNG with that fight, and it's bugged because I think they're not. One should be getting rid of all that evasion, but it's like it's still there because you dodge far too often for not having any more built up dodge. Like it should be 2%, but it's more like 25%. So
yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. I think wasn't it you, Striker, here just last week? 4 dodges on just the spy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Shake's saying at R8 plus you need to have modless TIE fighter to ensure that.
Sure, but
yeah, I mean it's not advantageous for anything else, but yes, if it's gonna let you not get hoed out on this, then okay, I might do that.
Yeah.
Well, the ball's in your court, Striker. We'll go at your leisure.
Okay, well let's.
I was
see
in
if
a
we can
rush.
clean this.
Sorry, what's that, Merrick?
Oh no, I was just saying I was trying some new stuff, and I put Ezra back on the Ahsoka team, and I was like, surely I did. Like I wouldn't have left it, and then I didn't have time to get back into game to check it, and then like 10 minutes after start, I went to look, and I was like, nope, sure didn't. There's Cat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Awesome. Anyhow, I do gotta run. Thanks for the invite. Good luck, Striker. I'll see you guys around.
All right, take care, man, and have a safe trip, safe travels to you. Thanks for making the time to join us. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Take
All right, so if I get a 70 on the Finalizer, and I average 45 banners on each of these cleanups, I tie with him.
Wow. So you got to get +1 then to win.
Yep.
All right, and you're feeling this is going to be the way to do this one with Houndstooth.
I need this Ray to survive, so I need Houndstooth to be taunting.
Okay.
Or this to be taunting, and then her to come out. I can't think of anything else that can. Like, they're not going to survive with just R5s.
Yeah.
So, this is the Hail Mary.
All right. I believe in you. Who we got?
This cleanse.
God,
Oh.
don't you dare.
No, don't you
Third.
fucking dare.
And then when Raddus goes, do third. Jeez.
Okay. Don't want you appearing. We can, so I will.
We wanna,
Basic.
yeah, exactly. There's the masses. But,
Yeah.
okay, they've chosen a marker. That's good. It's still basic, right?
I can still basic her. Or him, or whatever.
Go.
Don't.
Believe in us. Yeah, boy.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. Sure, this spell's fine.
Survive! Survive! Win! Survive! They're not going to.
They still got Boba, don't they?
No, Boba's down.
Oh,
We got
thank God
Boba
for
out.
that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah, the mass assist. Nah, that's a sealer for you there, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good gamble. It's a good gamble. I appreciate the thought.
Know what I want to do? Well, these don't offer anything, do they? So. Oh, come on.
And it's a big ship.
Thank you.
Yeah, it gives defense penetration up and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you have bigger. Shouldn't have done that, didn't have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Okay, it is what it is.
Bye bye.
Now bye bye. No.
Eat it.
You know when it's just not your day.
Right. A message is being sent here. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Hate it.
39. What did I get previously to that? Can't remember. The only option I have for this is...
It's a good one.
Yeah. I think this is it.
Sure. It's been a while since I did this, but I don't see why you need soldier. Yeah.
I hope they leave Vulture alone. I probably should have started with Spy actually rather than...
I don't mind this, honestly.
Just take him out. Okay. You can still hit that. Spy, please bring Kylo out of stealth. Of course not. I can't get to him.
No regrets.
Nope.
There it is. Nicely done. Where do we
Okay.
stand? All right. The last smidge to go.
Yeah. I need a 47.
Is it possible? It's the second attack, right? So yes?
Yes, you lose 20 banners, don't you? So 55 is the maximum you can get
Dude,
for a
you
second
could do
attack.
this. You could do this. Send it home.
I think. Trouble is, I've put the rebel ship that I would have used here. I could go the queen of the king of any old shit. Basically, what this guy is.
Yeah, absolutely. Highest banners, you'd be thinking banner restoration. There's not going to be a lot of damage. What's going to...
No.
Like, Emperor's Shuttle as a reinforcement gets to restore, right? Your middle isn't available as a frontliner. Reason
Agreed.
to start him up front is to punish attacks out of turn.
Does his special?
Over left.
Oh yeah. Call a random ally to assist. So he's still going to attack. So he's going to call someone else. Okay, and then I think one reinforcement.
I don't think you need more than one to take on a lone ship in the dark.
Yeah, one reinforcement. Who do we go for? I think.
I like Cassian. Cassian's a fine choice.
Okay, let's see if we can do this. He's not going to get any healing. Doesn't
Yeah.
get any turn meter. This strips turn meter or inflicts
basic,
speed
basic
down.
for the assist call.
Who we calling? Sith?
Yeah, your hardest hitter, probably Sith.
Probably.
DI is what it is. There, stay on target. And what do we get?
Fuck!
You needed a what?
I needed 48. 47's a tie.
Ah, wow.
Shouldn't have taken the bonus.
Dramatic finish.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken the
reinforcement. Yeah. I mean, you didn't know. You had a pretty low health sass. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. Razor thin. What a fight. Right up to the bitter end.
Ugh.
Man. GG to Merrick, of course. But good game to you too, Striker. Well fought. Well fought. Nothing to be ashamed of here.
I shouldn't have taken that reinforcement. Should have trusted you. Should have gone, no, you know what? I don't need a reinforcement.
All right. You know, it's an opportunity to have odd lessons like that, right? Because it wasn't the defense you were expecting, so you had to play outside of the plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't regret anything that I did. I'd do the same board again.
Yeah.
Other than taking it came down to taking 1 2 minute one. I didn't need the reinforcement.
Yeah, in the end there, I mean, yeah. I am Zoltar says, awesome match overall. Completely agree. This was a good one. Do you want to go ahead and review your attacks for the folks?
Yeah, I think I can remember them. So, what did we kick off with? We kicked off with Slacker versus Clones for a 65. Or LV Clones, rather. Next, we took Jabba against the Malgus. That was for 63. Not against
Jabba
the Malgus,
against Baylan, yeah.
Baylan. Against the Malgus, we took JML, and that was a 65. Against Executrix, we took C set, and that was a 64. Then in the back, we took Reaver against the Great Mothers for a 65. We took Great Mothers against Ahsoka for a 65. And against Rey, we took Leia, and that was for a 63, I believe. I had plenty of options for both Deadbod and Mon Mothma, so I took Bane up against Deadbod Boba team. I took Queen Amidala up against the Mon Mothma. I took JMK up against the Aphra. So that was 65, 65, 65. And then up against the Jabba, I took Gungans, which was also for a 65. And into Fleet, I had the bad RNG against the Executor, with my TIE Pilot not dying with my Executrix counter. We then took in a Raddus to try and clean it up. We managed to get we got Boba Fett out with the Executrix. We got Cad and Punishing One out with the Raddus cleanup. And then we went in with Finalizer and took out the remaining two of Mando and IG-88. Against the Finalizer, I took Malevolence for a 72. And then my Endurance counter against the Leviathan failed. Although we did manage to get out all bar the Malik. Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, the Fury.
The Fury, thank you. and then went in and cleaned up for 47, which gave us a total of 1799, which unfortunately the tie goes to Marek, or unfortunately for me, as he is the larger account. So
that's the way it goes down, man. But again,
yeah, unfortunately.
Thank you, though, for being here and bringing us this match. This was a good one. And yeah, I would have had nothing going today otherwise, match-wise.
Oh, you need to do the payout, by the way.
Oh, that is true. How did that go on squads?
Oh, I didn't drop on squads.
One or less gets it. One or less gets it. All right, there it is. Well, before I go ahead and close us out and hopefully raid here into Fatal, because I know he's going, your last words for the folks at home.
That's it, basically.
Sorry, you said all I heard was that's it.
That's just yeah, so close yet so far.
Yeah, no worries, man. All right, well, thanks again for making yourself available. And of course,
always a pleasure.
Oh yeah. Sorry to cut you off. I keep stepping on your toes, man.
That's right. It's always a pleasure. Always good fun. I'm going to count this one as a tie, so I've got 3 wins, a draw, and a loss.
Fair.
So,
we cope as we must. So.
Yeah. Oh,
Understandable. All right. For everybody watching here live, you already know that I'm here at twitch.tv/Tassinix. I also simulcast now on my YouTube, Tassinix Gaming. If you haven't been over to that channel before, check it out because I have a whole bunch of other GAC-related content up there for Swugga. We've got the Datacron set guide videos for sets 20 and 21. I'll be making a new one for set 22 here, this new one that's just announced. I make those with Aesop Rock, one of the best players in the world. So check those out. We've also got the mod guide videos on characters and factions you've asked about, the GAC Omicron tier list, how to mod videos, bunch of stuff. Of course, it is a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena Focus podcast, Plotting and Scheming. I make that with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. We break down the last week in Grand Arena in the thereabouts of the top 100 of Kyber 1. We talk about how we dealt with the meta matchups of the week, our favorite attacks and defenses that we saw out there, the lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else we're sharing with you. That podcast is rebroadcast to my YouTube from its native home of Spotify, but wherever you find an episode, check the description. There is a link in the description there that you can plug into your preferred podcast program and follow us there. God, I'm tongue-tied. Anyway, though, anything that you enjoy over there on the YouTube channel, please do give it a like. Hit subscribe on the channel if you want to see more. Really appreciate your support there. And if you want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty to support the channel, there are a few ways to do so. First of all, there is a Cash App. Yeah, you're welcome, Jay Chung. Happy to stream. Happy to do it. Yeah, there's a Cash App. There is PayPal, which is tassinix@gmail.com. And of course, I forgot to drop the link for my Discord. If you want to find out when I'm going live next, you want to be in touch, that is the place to do it. So there's the link for that. And yeah, if you want to get some improved power for your own scouting game, get early access to some of my content and some, nice little odds and ends, fringe benefits, you may want to check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the TAS House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming podcast, which is coming out to our general audience 8 a.m. on Fridays, but patrons get it as early as Tuesday night, within hours of us recording it, giving you that early edge on the first round of the week. In addition, you get early access to the Datacron set guide videos, and of course, dedicated text and voice chat on Discord, where you will usually find me lurking, so pop on in, say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Deadpool Cal 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Joker 4527, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Raise Malbus, Sam Vine, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens 14, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier at VIP Access Plus, you get a bundled Patreon membership to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils. Omegabot is that tool that I show first. Well, technically I show it second, but anyway, that's the scouting report I show on opponents that gives you an at-a-glance sense of what they're about offensively and defensively. Anybody can use the tool for free to get a report on their opponent's last week of history, but only patrons can make a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of it with links that you can click going right back into swugga.gg or Insight, whichever you use. So it just helps you minimize your scouting time, get the answers you're looking for. Alternatively, you could choose to go with Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili, which is the #1 tool for your mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TW, Raid, and TB mods. You can use it like TJ and Fatal do to remod your roster comprehensively. You can slice through hundreds of mods in seconds. Not to mention, all the little cool functions to help your guild out in TW. But regardless, no bad way to go here at VIP Access Plus. Thank you so much to Dobby, Eshsotnikam, Meow for Me, Loon, Shake23501, Sniggle Malt Jedi, Snack Attack, Striker, as seen on TV, and Trouble Fingers. At VIP Access Premium, that's $15 a month for the Double Bot bundle. So, you don't have to choose between anything. You can have it all. Patreon access to me, to Omegabot, and Hot Utils, all under one sub. You can't find a better deal on that a la carte, so that's why so many of my patrons say this is one of the best value bundles in all of Swugga. Thank you so much to Argots, Arge, Big Ninja, Duckstab, Darth Link, Dark Hug, Frick Frack Paddywhack, General Milan, Ibanek, Johnny B. Ottawa, Kev, Mini GK, Hills, Quig, Saldag, Sir Boss, Sophis, The Lost Womprat, Wilco, and Zoltre. And at the top of the list in Jester's Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper, this madman pops into stream from time to time, drops hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies. He's done it many times over the years, so thank you so much, man, for the generous support. And of course, last but never least, our special thanks. First to Yoda Force, one of my original supporters from back in the day. He bought me this mic that I'm speaking to you on right now, and even though he has long since quit the game, we wish him well from the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do, whether it's furnishing me with alcohol or coffee as the needs of the stream demand, or just keeping our daughter from ripping apart our home brick by brick while I'm distracted trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure and a privilege to continue to record our show on a weekly basis. We're more than 2 years in, and I appreciate the hell out of you guys for making yourselves available, despite your busy work and family schedules, because I learn from you guys every week. Hopefully the feeling is occasionally mutual, but regardless, it's about the community around us. Lots of great conversation, engagement, discussion around the show. I have you guys to thank for making it up to the level of quality that it is. And, the viewers really see that. So, viewers/listeners. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. All right, moving back over to the main scene, we make ready to raid. Set you guys up both on YouTube and Twitch. You know that we got to do Fatal over here. Twitch, hitting the start raid button over there. If I come back to the studio. Edit here, go to there. Glad they make you do 15 clicks to go for this. It's always fun. Who's up? Who's live? I guess we can raid in Arnold. Doesn't look like anybody else is going right now. So we'll do that for all the folks on YouTube. All right. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we'll be back here. What is this? This is round 1. So yeah, round 2. Should be Saturday for me. Late morning, early afternoon Eastern time. Exact time will be announced on Discord. But regardless, this was a fun matchup. Again, thanks to Striker for giving us this one to watch. Thanks to Merrick, the opponent, for showing up, being a good sport. Really appreciate everybody for this one. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.